Hi there. I want to look at what we're going to have for this week's homework assignment or map assignment, beginning with thunderstorms and thunderstorm types. We're going to look at on radar, of course, and some examples. Very important to read the instructions very carefully, especially the first line here. Chapter 10 begins with a discussion of thunderstorms and thunderstorm types. Before you continue with this assignment, make sure you read that chapter very carefully first and highlight sections and things like that if you can. Let's see. Let's begin out here. Thunderstorms have some generally good characteristics of the different types of thunderstorms we're looking at on radar, and that's what we're identifying here. Some things to point out: rings, lines. Is it a mass or is it an isolated thunderstorm, or are they in a line? Things like that generally give us clues as to what types of thunderstorms there are. Of course, then there's the classic, what we call hook echo, and what that looks like on a thunderstorm. It looks like a hook, like a fish hook, literally. And that should give you some kind of clue as to what type of thunderstorm it is. So beginning out with the first one here, we have individual cells of thunderstorms. They are not connected, and it is what type of environment is producing these thunderstorms. That's what we want to know. Describe what we call the shear environment. First, identify what kind are they. Is it a supercell, multicell, or air mass thunderstorm? And again, these are isolated thunderstorms. That should give you a hint right there. And what's happening with these rings that are blowing out from them? They're sort of circular around the storms. That should give you the kind of hint at what type of wind environment we're looking at up above. And describe the shear environment. Is it light, moderate, strong with the type of thunderstorm you get? And that's all given in the book. What type of weather would we experience with near the ground with this storm or near the storm? What type of precipitation? Things like that. How about this one? What are we seeing? Again, we're looking at isolated storms, but there's something going on, especially when you look back here. There's some sort of line, some sort of boundary back here, and we've been talking a lot about a dry line, and this has actually got a dry line showing up on the radar. And what type of thunderstorm would this be? Again, we're looking for simple things. Is there rings? Well, we really don't see any rings. How about, is it a mass? Is it a big mass? Well, no, it's fairly small. It's the size of a county. Does it have other things that we looked at? What other things would be? Does it have a hook echo? Where would that be? If it's somewhere on there, where would we see that? That should give you an idea of what type of storm this is, what type of cell. Describe the shear environment with that type of cell that you pick. And again, what type of weather would you experience? Now this one, what do we have here? Is it, again, what type of thunderstorm? Supercell, multicell, air mass. What are we looking at? This is several cells. We got sort of a line down here that sort of extends. It's a little weaker, but it's connected. And we have another bunch of cells in here that seem to be going together. So this could be something that's got a little more organization to it, and describe the characteristics as well. And then also, why are gust fronts? What do we want, and why are they so important to us and produced by air mass thunderstorms? And why are they so important to monitor, especially? What could they do? And sometimes they cause problems for people that are traveling, especially in a certain type of thing that goes through the air. I'll let you decide what that is about, and we talked about it extensively in this week's lecture. That's a look at thunderstorms and the assignment for this week. Have fun with that one.